Good evening, black people and all allies fighting for black liberation, black prosperity, and black joy. I'm Charles Blow, and welcome to Prime. Just one day before its special session is set to begin, Texas Governor Greg Abbott reveals a list today of 11 agenda items he wants taken up. And they include a slate of hardline Republican priorities. While a GOP-backed voting suppression bill is expected to be the primary issue, many others are listed too, like bail reform, border security, social media censorship, and you know it, critical race theory. A ban on CRT has already been passed, but the governor wants lawmakers to go back and take another crack at it to strengthen the law. Absent from the list, additional updates to the state's electrical grid. This special session could last up to 30 days with the potential for Abbott to add even more items to the agenda. And unlike a regular session, in this special session, only the governor can decide which topics lawmakers consider. Texas Democrats walked out nearly 2 months ago over the GOP suppression bill, prompted a flood of national attention. But now those same minority members must figure out how they'll deal with the special session version of that bill. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said this in a tweet earlier today. "We are ready to pass all of the legislation on Governor Abbott's special session call, starting with SB 1, election security. Hearings will begin Saturday." Joining me now to discuss is Democratic member of the Texas House of Representatives, Ron Reynolds. Representative Reynolds, thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you, Charles. It's great to be back with you.
So you guys were able to walk out last month, preventing the legislature from having a quorum and therefore not being able to proceed before they ran out of time. What options do you have now that you're in special session and that may not be an option?
Well, Charles, actually, that is an option. That is an option that the Constitution affords us, and we're going to use every tool in the toolbox to ensure that we don't get Jim Crow 2.0 voter suppression that will have an adverse impact among black and brown communities. So it is not lost on us that we may have to do that, but we're going to wait and see what they propose. If they propose a bill similar to the one that we walked out on, then I would not be removed from considering joining my colleagues in a breaking quorum to make sure that we protect the rights, the fundamental, precious, blood-bought right to vote.
So another walkout is on the table. Am I getting that correct from you?
Yeah, I mean, that is something that I've been talking with my colleagues about. I don't want to give away everything, but if the governor and the Republican intend to perpetuate the big lie that Donald Trump made about voter integrity and voter fraud, which we know is false. His former Attorney General, Bill Barr, said is false. Rudy Giuliani, his personal attorney, was nearly just disbarred. His law license was suspended by the Bar Association for bringing a baseless claim of voter fraud. This is total BS. There is no voter fraud. This is nothing but voter suppression. They want to cheat. They want to do everything they can to win, to keep Republicans in power. And I will not allow that to happen on my watch. I am willing to do whatever it takes to kill any bad pieces of legislation that chills or stifles a precious fundamental right to vote. John Lewis and others made good and necessary trouble. We stand on their shoulders, and we cannot let them roll back the clocks in 2021.
So this special session is expected to last for 30 days. Are you prepared personally to be out of the legislature and I assume out of the state for the next 30 days to prevent this legislation from passing?
Charles, I can think back when my forefathers endured beatings. They endured fire hoses and pit bulls. Some were lynched, fighting for the precious fundamental right to vote. And if I can't make a commitment to leave this state for 30 days, then shame on me. I'm willing to do that to protect the democracy so that African American people, Black and brown communities, disabled communities will not lose these precious right to vote. They're trying to make it more difficult. This is voter suppression. We thought we were past the days of guessing how many bubbles in a bar of soap and literacy tests and poll taxes, but this is re-envision 2.0 Jim Crow, and I'm willing to do anything to stop them from passing this law. If it means me leaving the state for 30 days, then that's what I'm willing to do.
What message do you have for the people in Washington, the president, people in Congress about the stalled voter rights legislation there, which would presumably make it so that you wouldn't have to leave the legislature and you wouldn't have to leave the state and have to keep putting up these stunts in order to prevent this from happening? What do you have to say to them about them holding up their end of the bargain and getting something done in D.C.?
Charles, I'm glad you brought that up. Some of my colleagues and I, about 10 of us, flew to D.C. on our own dime about a little week ago, about 2 weeks ago now. We met with Vice President Kamala Harris. We've met with Senator Manchin and Leader Pelosi, Speaker Pelosi, and Leader Schumer, and other Democrats. And we urged them, we literally begged them, I would have got on my knees to say, please, it's time to pass H.R. 1, the For the People Act, and the John Lewis Act, H.R. 4. It is time. We cannot, there's not going to be any bipartisan support. So we need Senator Manchin, we need Senator Sinema to really do the right thing and protect our democracy. If we don't do it now, then I'm very afraid that Republicans are going to continue to pass these voter suppression laws across the state. It is time for them to act. We cannot wait. We cannot wait for Republicans to get on board because they've made it very clear. Mitch McConnell has said we're not going to do it. They don't want to do anything that will help ensure democracy because they don't want to win by talking about ideas. They want to win by suppressing the vote, especially for Black and brown people. So that is what they're willing to do. So I need them to act. We need them to pass H.R. 1 and H.R. 4. Our democracy is at stake. If we don't do it, there is going to be no Democrat majority. There is not going to be many of the great things that President Biden is doing. They're going to lose in the midterms because Republicans are willing to win by any means necessary, and that means cheating. That means Black and brown communities being marginalized and not being able to exercise their precious right to vote. It is time for them to pass those two critical, fundamental pieces of legislation.
Right. I want to ask you, when you pleaded your case to Manchin and Sinema, what did they say to you in response?
Well, Manchin said that he was glad that we brought some of these things to his attention. Some of the things that he took for granted that they're able to do in West Virginia, we can't do in Texas. And so we enlightened him. That if you remember, that very next week, Chuck Schumer brought it to the floor, and Manchin, was one of the people that supported it in terms of the vote to advance it for a debate, and Republicans killed it on the filibuster. It was a straight party line vote. So Manchin was open. He seemed to be more amenable to the John Lewis voting rights bill than he was H.R. 1. And so we are continuing to work with him. We're going to take another trip to D.C., and we're encouraging others to continue to make those phone calls to impress upon him our liberties are at stake. This is a critical juncture in our nation's history, just like when it was in the 1960s prior to the passage of the Voting Rights Act of 1965, signed by our Texans, Lyndon Baines Johnson. This is the most fundamental voting rights legislation since then, and we need Senator Manchin to break the filibuster, because if he's waiting on bipartisan support, it's never going to happen. There is no good faith by the Republicans. They've said it in so many words, and we need Senator Manchin and Senator Sinema to do the right thing so that we can protect our constitutional rights to vote.
When you met with Vice President Kamala Harris and you laid out your case, what did she say to you? And were you satisfied with her answer and the actions being taken by the Biden administration?
I was very, very satisfied, Charles. The vice president gave us an hour of her time. We sat down. I'm sure you see the picture there. We were at the table with her, and she talked to us about her understanding of what it meant in terms of the voting rights and what we had to do and why it's so important. And she's in favor of passing H.R. 1 and H.R. 4. She's going to use all of her muscle as vice president. President Biden has tasked her to lead this charge, and she is very deliberate. She's given us talking points. Her PR communications person, Simone Sanders, has been in communication with us, giving us messaging, and they are hands-on working with us to make sure that we continue to elevate this message. And as we start the special session tomorrow, we're having a rally on the steps of the Capitol. I'm speaking and others are speaking about our continued fight to keep people engaged so that they know what is at stake in this special session. So I'm very proud of Vice President Kamala Harris, her leadership. She is unapologetic about being Black, about being female, about being Asian, about being marginalized. She understands the struggle that we have to endure to get these civil rights that we have now and the voting rights. And she is concerned, just like I am and others, that if we don't pass this, Republicans are going to disenfranchise many communities of color all across this country.
Right. Representative Ron Reynolds, thank you so much for being back with us tonight. I think you might be well advised to have your suitcase packed because
Yes.
I think that may be the only thing that prevents this bill from becoming law. Thank you for joining me again tonight, sir.
Thank you.
All right.